So I just finished watching a video from the Iron Musket talking about Jeffrey Schoffield, talking about a guy who talks about Greg Doucette for 2 hours, mostly about how his whole Maingaining approach is contradictory, and how Greg's advice has led a lot of people to body dysmorphia, thinking they need to be super shredded, or having to think that you need to be 5% and you can maintain at 5% body fat.
If you don't have abs, you are fat. Fat. If you can't see your abs, you're fat. If you can't see your abs, you're fat.
What kind of bothers me about both the Jeffrey and this other guy's video is that they know what he is talking about. I'm not going to defend Greg for sometimes saying things in a manner that may be confusing. I'm going to quote my own comment on the Iron Musket's video. So here we go. There's a difference between having abs and being shredded. There's a lot more body fat in a person that has abs than a person that's shredded. If you can see, I have abs, which means you can kind of see the abs, but I also have a bit of body fat in here. That is perfectly fine for me, and I feel good at this level of body fat for me to keep training and building muscle. If we go by this understanding of having abs, which can be usually seen around 15 to 20% body fat, we now understand that having no abs means being maybe over 20% body fat. That can generally be considered being fat. At levels of body fat above 20%, it's very hard, no matter how hard you flex, for the abs to show. The contradiction here revolves around Greg saying that if you don't have abs, you're fat, and then saying that you need to find a comfortable body fat percentage for you to build muscle on. There's no contradiction here if we understand the context. He has never said you need to have abs to build muscle, or you need to have abs to have a good physique in relation to non-bodybuilding standards.
Cancel Coach Greg. He said if you don't have abs, you're fat. Did I say if you don't have abs and you're fat that you don't look good? Did I say that if you're fat that you're a bad human being? Did I say that if you're fat you don't deserve to love yourself? Did I say that if you're fat that you don't deserve to have friends, to have a life, and that you're somehow lesser? No.
He literally says the opposite. Having super defined abs, like being shredded, being sub 10% body fat, usually means being in a body fat percentage that's suboptimal for muscle growth, except for a few genetically gifted people or people who are on PEDs. So he preaches maintaining at a body fat percentage that's ideal for you. That is usually a body fat percentage where there's either a little bit of abs or maybe no abs at all. And this is something else we have to understand. Whenever Greg says fat, he doesn't mean it in a derogatory way, or sometimes he does. I'm not gonna defend him on this because in some videos he has said you're a fat piece of shit. He has also said love yourself enough to do the changes necessary to be a better version of yourself. So I'm not gonna defend him on this. I realize this is kind of hard to explain, but the main takeaway is this. Having abs is not the same as being shredded. You can build muscle in a body fat percentage where you have a little bit of abs, you feel good, and you can train adequately and eat adequately to build muscle. Maingaining at a body fat percentage that's ideal for you. I have followed Greg Doucette's advice and it has given me really, really good results. But you need to not watch 1 or 2 or 3 of his videos. You need to watch a lot of them in order to understand the principles of energy balance and muscle growth. That is all I have to say about the subject. Please place your comments in the comment section below and stay tuned for the possibility of more content in the future.